Ooh.
Preview.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
This one was, what was it? Paradise Beats, Pragmatic Beats, something with a P.
Pragmatic Beats.
Palatial.
We're the only dad boners that use Pragmatic on Sweat Equity Podcast.
Yeah.
It's just these. What we're listening to right now is an instrumental that is royalty free.
Yes.
Which doesn't mean it's free, by the way. That means
this
pay
one,
for it.
Kind of. This one was you get a free 30-day free trial. You got to put your credit card in. It's $15, but you can download whatever. Just download pbeats.com. I forget. It was some of the P. Bring it back in. Good. Yes. But we're sick of getting our shit muted.
Yeah, every intro song for the last 4 or 5 episodes has been muted by YouTube or Facebook for some reason. I'm sure this one will.
No, this one should be good. This one should be all right. It's technically completely on the up and up until I cancel my credit card on that bitch.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's like there's it's that subscription life. I want to do an episode in the future about the subscription model of everything now.
Yeah.
Like because money's in the sky, like you don't pay bills by doing a check and mailing them in.
Yeah.
And like everything's just I can pay with stuff with my watch. I forgot my wallet, and I could do Apple Pay on my watch. And I was like, "This is not good. I don't think this is a good thing."
I haven't done it yet. I'm too nervous. I'm afraid to look stupid at Walgreens in front of the 90-year-old lady checking me out.
Oh yeah.
Look here, idiot.
I was like,
let me show you.
I already had it was milk, and I walked with both my kids, 4 blocks or whatever, and I was like, I need this milk. I don't want to come back. I'll face the embarrassment of like, how do you do this?
Yeah, I mean, how was it?
We work in tech.
Yeah.
It was fine. It was fine.
What, did you just wave your watch in front of it magically?
I had to I had to Google how to do it on my phone. I could have just done it on my phone. I don't know why I didn't. But
might as well go all in.
Well, I don't know. It's not a good thing. I don't like it. I know it's not. I know people in like Japan, everybody does that. Like everybody just uses their phone for everything.
They're much more trusting of technology.
They're always a generation ahead of us. I remember that. Seriously, like they're 6G or something, and we're 5G or whatever that is. But they're always like one whole tech generation ahead. Wow. And then you go to Alabama, and they're like 3 behind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good luck having a credit card machine at a gas station.
Oh, bro, they're still using that
places.
Nextel walkie-talkie.
Oh, yeah, like
that
cool.
shit was hot fire when I went to Auburn in like 03.
Yeah, it's like, why can't you just call me?
It's like, hey, what you doing?
It's better to make you wait for me to say over.
And now the new Nextel walkie-talkie is just talking on your speakerphone wherever you feel like it.
Mm-hmm. With no regard.
But holding it just as if not harder, it's harder to hold it like a dinner tray up to your face than just put it to your ear.
Yeah.
Who are these people?
They're doing speakers, so when it's right up to their ear, it's too loud.
No, they could just put it, I'm saying like, all right, the other option is you put it to your ear. All right.
I get that the earpiece on my phone is pretty low.
Okay, fine. But I'm saying like it can't be better than walking around and having everybody listen to you talk about Black Mirror at Wawa gas station.
Yeah, that's the trade-off.
Did you see this? Oh my God!
Did you see the new one? The new interactive one?
Produced behind the glass. Shout out to Jean Paul.
Oh yeah,
Labadee.
For the record,
I didn't even see
in charge of the soundboard and the music today. So we don't hear you.
We don't hear you, but I don't know if that came through or not. So
I don't think it did. I don't know what happened. Yeah, he's giving
thumbs up.
Yeah.
Look, we're upgrading slowly. I like this. We've marginally gotten better with the equipment, thanks to y'all. Y'all have done a lot of. I wrote it down on my gratitude list in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for y'all putting a lot of sweat equity. Titular shout out in the studio.
Did you come in it? That's what I would have done. John Paul, you suck.
He's a second behind too, so it's a little.
I know. You suck in the past.
So I was gonna pull up those. That's why you need a laptop now.
That's why.
We usually have a laptop out. Now I remember why I was important.
That's why I needed the notebook.
Well, I was gonna pull up those HubSpot.
Did you come in my burrito? I didn't.
Right on point.
Perfect timing.
Way to stab in.
Perfect. You're just like, I'll pull out. Don't worry, baby.
Yeah.
And then like, I forgot.
Huh. I'm wondering. So I guess he's going to be talking, and we won't be able to hear him, but it'll go out. That's kind of useless.
I'll do the Pacino. It's the 6 inches in front of your face. Get you fired up.
Your best impression, I'd say.
Why don't you filibuster while I get those stats out, because I will bring the laptop out now.
Filibuster. I want you to look up. Okay, if you're going to bust out the laptop, we need to look up the Rocket Notebook thing you were talking about, where you put it in the microwave, and it's magically a clean notebook. Is that the idea?
Yeah, so I haven't brought up our LiveScribe Bluetooth pens and notebooks in a while. So I'm a big note taker. I have a bad memory, and I know it. And so one of the best things I learned when I worked at a mutual fund company, shout out to Dimensional Fund Advisors, yeah. But I learned a really valuable lesson that I had my boss pull me in when I was like 22. Perfect.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
I'm going to take that shit back.
This shit's like on a ham radio.
We've already got one computer back up.
So
I might go over there mid-show, take it back.
Go for it. So she basically was like, why do you think you don't need to write anything down? I was like, what? I was like, I'm fucking balling. And I was all cocky about it, and I was just a grunt. I had 20 bosses. She was my main one, though. And I was like, and she was like, look, if I don't see you writing down a list every morning, I'm going to fire you. And I was like, oh, shit.
It's a bit harsh.
One of the best things that ever happened to me.
Well, yeah, I guess.
It made me get in that routine of doing that.
Yeah.
And knowing you're not hot shit. I don't have a good memory.
Nobody does. Nobody has people who have a great memory, it's creepy. Like, why do you care about that?
So you're either a creep or you're normal.
No. I don't think
You're
so.
either a creep with a good memory or you're normal and
with a good memory.
Bad memory.
Creep with a bad memory. It's a Venn diagram.
Yeah.
It's one of those charts.
So at any rate, I'm a big note taker. I did it a lot for stand-up too, because I'd like furiously write down like whatever I could right before I get up and just kind of write it over and over and over and over sometimes.
To help you remember it, like the
yeah,
verbiage.
Yeah. When I used to study for tests, I would do that. I would write it out, all the answers and stuff, and like.
Yeah, that used to help me too.
It's tedious.
Even doing it one time is helpful.
Huge, and so I think it's like 29% more likely to memorize it if you write it out or something like that.
Sure, 29%.
That sticks out in my head. I'm gonna look it up.
Could
later.
be 92%.
I don't remember.
Exactly.
Nice.
That's why I'm trusting no one.
So I got this as a gift, and from a suggestion from friend of the program, Krishna Reddy, scientist by day, comedian by night.
Talking about the Bluetooth pen?
The Bluetooth pen LiveScribe.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the one I'm holding in my hand if you're watching on video. Everybody thinks it's a nice, like, Mont Blanc pen or something.
Mont Blanc?
Because it's fat
and
it's shiny, but it's just, like, fake shiny. Like, you can see the stuff
No, it's
chipping
really
off.
shiny.
It's shiny, but I mean, like, it's not, this isn't, like, silver or
the casing
pure.
isn't super nice. It's because it's a computer
But
pen.
it does have a Bluetooth laser on it to read.
For blinding your enemies.
To read your notes on the Bluetooth notebooks you have to buy to associate with it.
Mm-hmm.
So if your pen's the quarterback, these notebooks are your wide receivers. They only really work Bluetooth-wise to save backup notes. So that's the deal. The whole thing is it'll back up your notes digitally.
Yes, it's handy as hell. That's for sure.
I've lost 2 joke books, and that's devastating.
Yeah, you got me one, and then I guess I dropped it in my yard at some point and ran it over with the lawnmower.
And what's the lesson?
Stop mowing my yard.
Things that you get for free have the value of 0.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm kind of fucking with you, but I'm saying like I was thinking about that a lot the last week.
Yeah, I mean, I just do stupid shit sometimes. It wasn't in my pocket or it was.
No, I don't.
It was from a transition from car to house.
You were diligent about it, and I was giving you shit to like get you using it,
Yeah, once I got going, it was very helpful.
Look, behavior is hard to change. That's the hardest thing in business.
Mm-hmm.
But so the beauty of it is, if you're really diligent with it, with this pen, you can sync it to OneNote and Evernote, so you have that as a backup. And then Evernote was able to work with our old task manager, Zendu, and it could populate a whole checklist if you did it.
Checklist of like keywords,
tasks,
or just
like
Oh,
tasks
if
for
you're-
projects and stuff.
okay. So
Yeah.
if you lay it out like that, it'll do it.
But it could be
for you?
searchable text too. Yeah.
Cool.
So you could like highlight the text from your handwriting.
Mm.
It would change it into like font text.
Yeah. So what's the deal with the Rocket Notebook?
The Rocket Notebook I was telling you right before we started, that is something I saw on Shark Tank that's very similar, where you use these notebooks, but it's like you only need to buy one notebook. It's not a Bluetooth thing, I don't think, but it is like you have this notebook, you need to get rid of it, or you want a new one, you just erase it by putting it in the microwave.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I want to see how it works. John Paul, look it up.
Do you want...
Nothing. He's sleeping. He's sleeping like a baby.
Yeah, I don't like him this quiet.
I don't like
we
it
need
at
a
all.
We need a mic on him.
After we get done, he's going to be like, you guys, you fucked up here, 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 and here.
Yeah, that's how you produce, man.
We know we can't hear you. I fucked up. Please hit the Pee Wee Herman I'm sorry drop.
They're for those listening, that's like, what the fuck is going on?
Sorry!
Thank you.
I shouldn't have given a compliment to y'all about the audio.
I know.
That jinxed us for sure. And now he's saying we're number one.
All right, we got to just ignore him.
All right, he's
The
probably
Rocket
doing
Notebook.
a dry rub over there.
Did you look it up?
Yeah.
I want to see what's the paper made of. Because it's not paper. Or I guess it could be. Paper doesn't catch fire in the microwave right away.
Microwaves are magic. To me,
Microwaves are a motherfucker.
they are kind of magic. Well, how do paper towels stay on top like that? If you really think about it,
Gravity?
I'm not even high. No, but like, how do they not just fucking like evaporate?
Well, because they don't have any water in them.
I know, I get it, but I'm saying like, my brain can't process it. It's like, well, I can do some pretty complex shit and go with you on it, but a microwave will, with the paper towel on top of whatever you're putting in there. How does the paper towel too? How is that enough weight to keep your fucking pasta from not exploding everywhere? But you don't put one in.
It's not always.
Pretty much.
Depends on how fast. It depends
But
on
you
what
don't-
kind of pasta. You're working with some ziti. That thing's gonna come out.
Look,
hot.
and also square footage, cubic footage of what you're working with, because if you use a paper towel that's a square or a rectangle and it's too wide and then it twirls around, sometimes it gets stuck on the door.
You just need to learn how to cook.
No, I do, but I'm saying I'm going to keep drilling this down because you don't think it's magic and I do.
I believe you. How stupid you are.
Yeah.
Convinced.
Yeah. I'm just amazed by like little things like that sometimes. I catch myself being like, you know what? That is magic.
The wonder of a child.
Sure. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. More people should have the wonder of a child. WONDER, not wander. I guess if you're wandering, then that's good if you're an adult.
Oh, so I guess
Not good for kids.
I effed up, and I should say the Rocket Book app does get it digitally. Why else would you get this thing if it was just a erasable notebook?
Yeah, just throw it away.
My fishing lines got crossed in my head. I was going through
Hey,
another one.
I didn't pick up on it. All you have to do before you microwave it is transcribe everything over to a new notebook. And then it's
I'll
good.
twist this around for you, but I'm a big believer in like, I like to say out loud a lot of times, like, there's got to be a easier or more efficient way to do this. Like, someone's made an app or a product. I literally say that out loud.
Yes.
And in a weird way, a lot of the times there is something out there.
Yeah, I know. But it's never like wholesale better. It's always like it's better in this area, but it doesn't do this.
Sure,
and-
as is life, though.
yeah, but it's. I always wind up like getting to know an app, and then you'll be like, "There's definitely a better one," and then I'm like, "Yeah, but I know this one."
I know. I have the same problem too. Like, our natural instinct is to not want to change something like an app, because like for a while we had that problem where we would learn 10 to 20% of something we needed to use.
Yeah, and move on to the better one.
And then we're like, yeah, we'll get around to that, and then never do that. And then it bites us in the ass. So we learned that, like, if we're gonna go whole hog on something,
Yeah, make a decision and learn that shit all the way through, and then you're a lot better off. You're not wasting time relearning things.
Yeah. It's definitely the I read The Tortoise and the Hare to my son the other night, and it was like, God, I don't like this story. I've never liked that story.
But you get it.
But the older you get, the more experience you have in life, like, especially in business, like, that's why I've been hammering down, like, try to get up early, do the boring stuff, like sitting down and writing a list to do.
Stay the course.
I mean, when I don't, and I'm like, I got this, I can do this, I don't need to stick to the program.
Yeah.
That's
I can just wing it.
Everything starts to unravel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel good today, though.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm going to go back to back, buddy.
I'm going to...
Back to back pod.
Yeah. we're going to record these back to back, but probably put as you hear this, the one after this will be before this one.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty exciting stuff.
We're going to try and go live?
I want to go
we
live.
Have the balls to go live?
I want to hear from any listeners that I've been postulating.
I don't know.
I've been talking about doing our live show where people can swipe in for a while. I need to figure this out.
Yeah, I'm still against Facebook Live. Still 720p doesn't let you go full HD. That's pretty annoying. But are you?
There's got to be a way to condense it though, right? Like Cheddar, the channel Cheddar. It's like a TV channel, but they really invested a lot or made a deal with Facebook Watch when it came out.
Really?
Yeah, I think Gary Vee has some interest in that.
Uh-huh.
Come on, bro.
Is it just...
Hey, bro, you got to get out there. Look, I want to own the Jets, okay?
Is it they are able to do 1080 on Facebook, is what you're saying?
And then you got to go low, Gary Vee, where he gets all raspy and he's like the jazz musician. Yeah. He goes, hey, look, Sandra, I see what you're doing out there.
Yeah.
You're really killing it with that Etsy store. I like the hustle.
Between you and me.
Hustle. I got to work on that. We got to do like a parody of Gary Vee or something like that.
Yeah, we'll do that in our free time.
Look, we'll put it in the bucket of sketches that we'll never get
the
around to.
old sketch bucket.
Sketch bucket. That's a good name for a show.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys like Sketch Bucket? That's my favorite. So we
were talking about live broadcasting.
We need to
talk about the show in the show. Always fun.
Well, how about this? We do the show. It's not paying the bills. How about that? It is passion project.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if you get this. I get a lot of like, why are you putting so much into the show? It's like, there is good feedback. We do have good listeners, even though it's it's not Corolla or Rogan or anything.
It's like, go fucking look at any motivational poster ever.
Right.
Do what you want, like what you love to do, and things will work out. That's what we're doing.
But there is like, I look at this like we're gaining skills as we're doing this. So like we're messing around with live broadcasting. I feel pretty confident if we had to do a music fest or something, we could kind of do it on the cheap.
Yeah. I feel like an audio engineer now, learning these chords and shit, just messing with it. I mean, it somehow will be valuable eventually, if not just for this.
But we did it with grit, with pure just like, all right, figure it out.
Yeah.
Fuck up a lot.
It's the cave way. I like to do things a stupid way sometimes, like just things that might take longer, but it's definite in its outcome, like picking weeds with your hands instead of just knocking it down with a weed whacker or something. Get it out by the root. Takes a lot longer. It's kind of a stupid way to do it, but
so when does that become not working smarter and working harder?
It's not smarter or harder. You're definitely working harder. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's the stupid way.
Okay. This is the
so
stupid
I'm like, I tell my wife, I'm like, sometimes I just like to do things the stupid way. It's just it helps somehow. Yeah.
I don't know if I defend it if I get called out on it.
Well,
I'm always like,
defending.
Yeah, you're right. Like, that is dumb.
Oh, I admit that it's dumb. I know it is. Calling it the stupid
But you're
way.
self-aware as you're doing it.
Yes.
All right.
I don't know. I can't explain my reasoning, but somebody out there gets it.
Is it lazy sometimes?
No,
like I don't want to go over to the shed and grab the.
No, not really. I mean, sometimes it could be. There's lots of factors, but who knows in these situations?
See, I'll do something a stupid way, but I don't think I'm aware how stupid it is as I'm about to do it or doing it.
I'd say most of the times, doing things a stupid way produces a more definite outcome, so that would make it not so stupid.
It's more deterministic than probable.
Okay, yeah.
If we're using kind of digital marketing lingo or mathematics, statistics lingo.
That's the ticket.
So you think doing it the stupid way is a better... what's your R squared?
The idea is that there's something in the brain, the lizard idiot part of your brain, that needs to get worked out every once in a while, and it, for some reason, is satisfying to do it that way.
I'm with you.
Case closed.
I want to do another hour on this. I'm all for like doing things the long way, like learning math to learn how to learn. That's why you kind of do math, when you're little. Calculus you don't really use in day-to-day life, but it's teaching you how to think and how to learn.
Sure.
I think we're quicker at learning stuff now than, say, 2 or 3 years ago because we've had to do it so much the stupid way, maybe.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't think that what I'm talking about is
I need another
to do
example.
better.
Give me another example. I'll try to think of something.
I don't just doing something that's more laborious, like just not using a tool and using your hands for anything. All I can think of is yard work because it's the only real things I would use like that. But I don't know, something for a computer. Let's think about that.
But if we go camping and you're like, we don't light it with matches.
We're building a tent.
Yeah, we get palm fronds and we sew one together as a tent.
Okay. Take any example of something that, like, say you got a big pile of shit and there's a bunch of different kinds of little widgets sitting there. You could either take...
hold on. A literal pile of shit?
No, a little pile. Think about, like, tools, like nuts and bolts, all right? So you got to count every nut. Tell me how many nuts there are, how many bolts there are, how many screws there are, whatever. And they're all mixed together. You could do it one at a time, would be the stupid way. But you know that if you take it from that big pile over to this pile, it's not going to cross over. Or you could take the time to organize it and then count it that way, which would be the smarter way to do it.
Yeah.
That's it.
But you do it one by one like a monkey?
Sometimes the monkey way. Stupid monkey way.
Okay. This is why we could
never
always this is why we could never be a gay couple, and this is how I know it. This would be our main fight.
It'd never work out.
If we had to
God, get off my ass.
Yeah, plus, you'd be the twink.
Literally.
Yeah. I'm a power bottom and power top, so I don't know how that would work.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's a lot of power.
It's a lot of power coming at you. I'm going to bring up HubSpot, switching gears, so I'll let you off the hook on this topic.
I don't need to be off the hook. I know how stupid I am.
I was going to say that conversation was meta because we were going the dumb route to talk about the dumb route of doing it.
Yes. They don't even know they're doing it.
So I love HubSpot. Every year puts out this list of statistics. It pulls usually from like Google, LinkedIn, their own HubSpot inbound marketing information. And I always think these are kind of the most interesting stats because they're only like one-liners. So it's not like you have to really get in there, but they link it to whatever study they're pulling it from. They source it instead of just like doing a BS thing at the bottom. Sources. Is
it mostly digital marketing stats? Is that what we're talking about? There's
some like salespeople stuff. Like look, you can't really most people have to use the internet of some sort, right? So it's not just. If
you're not, I don't trust you. What are you hiding?
Let's try this. Sales statistics. And so this is for 2019. Almost 6 in 10 buyers want to discuss pricing on the first call. I think that's interesting.
Only 6 in 10?
Yeah. I don't know. It takes an average of 18 calls to actually connect with a buyer.
What? Okay, that needs a qualifier. 18 to connect or to close the deal?
Connect with a buyer.
So that's talking no sales leads, nothing cold open style.
Again, I haven't looked through all of these, but I'll open that link up.
That's a big number, 18 calls. That just must
You wanted
mean...
to bring up the call routing stuff while I look this up. Why don't you bitch about that for a second?
Well, it wasn't so much bitching. It was trying to strategize for my wife's dental practice in terms of when new patients call in, having our phone system route specifically one way for new patients. Current patients go a different way. Emergency, whatever, the third way, that sort of thing.
Oh, that kind of call routing. Okay.
Or if it's, because like right now, it's just kind of like phone rings, and then when it's off hours, it goes to voicemail, that sort of thing. But we're missing new patient calls because our receptionist might be on the other line. Like, they just might not be able to have anybody answer the first time. And we were trying to think about if it would be best to route it to a specific voicemail box or a specific number, have somebody on call for that line alone, or just have a second person sort of thing.
See, I thought you were, okay, that's interesting, because I thought you were talking about when you do ad campaigns online, you do a lot of campaigns when you get to a bigger level, but I thought, since we're getting ahead and things are going well over there, it seems like booked up wise, I thought you were like, man, I'm going to get right on top of this. Because what you do is when you do ads, you'll do online, you'll buy a bunch of similar numbers to the main one. And so when they do a click to call for something like a local service, like a dentist, then you can track, it makes that data more reliable to track.
Oh.
So you go, this campaign's going to be focusing on no insurance because y'all provide that. And this campaign's going to focus on your wife as a badass professional.
So that's like through Google with the are you talking about Facebook has that?
Well, there's third party stuff that's not Facebook, Google, or Gemini, which has like Yahoo and all AOL and stuff. But there is like, you can just scoop up a bunch of numbers using Grasshopper, or you could do it like that, or you could do it through one of those third-party integrated things, where like Google will be like, here's 3 companies we like, you can use them.
Okay. So you got to get the phone number yourself.
But for a small business, it's a little pricey, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say, because Google has, I think they're called certified calls for ads, and that'll be a different number, but it's just like, I don't know if it's randomly generated, but it's a different phone number so that you know that it came from that Google ad.
Right, yeah. Similar thing, but you may want to do it per campaign and not by platform.
Right.
So you may want to go, all right, our campaign to the no insurance, it's going to be on Facebook, Google, whatever, email. I want to, and so you're siloing those calls into that number instead of using Google, because you can only use the Google products.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, for everybody out there, like, Jesus Christ, this is tough. Just think about this. It's all deductive logic. So when you look at stats of anything you're doing online, right, you have to go, why are people looking at our website off of a desktop over mobile? That's weird, because generally rule of thumb's like almost 75-25 mobile to desktop.
Yeah, if not more.
So sometimes that's where we're pretty good at coming in and talking with clients and going, well, you're a law firm, you're a business law firm, you're dealing with other businesses. Most people are on desktop when they're doing business calls.
Yeah, a lot of business to business stuff relies on desktop, but
and other lawyers too.
Yeah,
because that's a lot of their calls. So there's a lot of that where you try to go in without any confirmation bias, and then you do it the dumb way. And this is where being a dumb. How about that? That's where being kind of the dumb dude a little bit. Dumb yourself down. That's what I try to profess. I just go, look, I can go with you as complex as you want to go with digital marketing and ops, but I can also really look at this like a real dumb dude.
Yeah,
and just go, bull. That ad's not kind of nice. I clicked on it. Like,
yeah,
that's why they clicked on it.
Yeah,
you
can definitely overthink things. Is the lesson to be learned?
Most people are checked out anyway. Most people are looking at ads and emails on their phone.
Yeah,
So-
I haven't been paying attention at all.
I mean, on their phone, on the toilet. That's what I meant to say.
Yes.
So at least 50% of your prospects are not a good fit for what you sell. I believe some of these.
Probably. What did you pull up the 18 call thing?
Yeah, I went on a little rant there.
'Cause that's bullshit. Oh,
So when you break these down, remember every time you see some kind of statistic or something that you're about to say out loud to someone else, you got to go look at the study.
Yes.
I
Especially one like that. That's really I can't conceive of that. I mean, I guess if you're just like walking out the front door, go sell a car.
So this is sales development technology. This is a little bit more insular. This is a little bit more segmented off
Oh yeah.
industry. But still interesting.
Sales development technology. What would that be like?
You make like third-party apps, like a lot of the Facebook apps that just exist in that world.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Mm.
I see Drift on there. We're a big fan of Drift. If you go to like driftapp.com.
Hell yeah.
It's one of those.
That's the 2-minute warning.
Oh, he woke up.
Let's see. An analysis of more than 220 American companies found those who attempted to reach leads within an hour were nearly 7 times likelier to have a meaningful conversation with decision makers than those who waited even 60 minutes.
Well, what was the half an hour was the first one?
Within an hour. So under an hour, your money, 7 times money.
Ooh, that's a good one for JPZ.
If you're, well, what we just talked about with y'all too.
Yeah?
So same thing.
Yeah,
I'll
that's true.
leave you on this one. Drift tested the response time of 433 companies. Only 7% responded in the first 5 minutes after a form submission. More than half didn't respond within 5 business days.
Woo.
Yeah.
Dude, it's hard when you have all that shit hooked up. I mean, I could literally just sit there and answer Drift conversations and busy phone calls all day.
Well, maybe in one episode we'll talk about getting that automated assistant or that virtual assistant that you can pay
that's a good
for.
idea.
Yeah.
I
All
definitely
right.
have it, but it's expensive.
We
You're going to have to hit the music, the shitty music, John Paul. Remember how to do it?
Audio Jungle.
Yeah. Preview.
Thanks for listening. Send us any questions. We'll try to answer them on air. Give us a review. 5-star that shit on iTunes. Spotify, if you can rate on there. Share this with a friend, loved one, your mama.
SweatEquityPod.com. Eric at SweatEquityPod.com. Law at SweatEquityPod.com.
I check it now.
Not getting sued.